in 3, 2... The Columbia Broadcasting System brings you a radio dramatization of the famous Christmas poem, The Visit of St. Nick by Clement C Moore.
There now, Sally Ann. You're all tucked in. You all right, Teddy?
Yes, Mother.
I'm too excited to sleep, aren't you, Teddy?
Yes. Where's Daddy, Mother?
Oh, Daddy's very busy tonight, dear.
Well, will he be busy long?
Why couldn't he stay up till he's through? Why don't you stay up till we're through?
You'll want to be wide awake in the morning, so be good little children now, and cuddle down in your little beds.
What'll we dream about, Mother?
Well, let's see. Let visions of sugar plums dance in your head.
Oh, Mother.
Hmm?
I just thought of something terrible.
What?
Suppose Santa didn't get my letter about the airplane.
Oh, I imagine he got it, Teddy.
Well, when will I know?
First thing in the morning. You'll know then whether he's been there all right. Now go to sleep, both of you.
Mother, would you do me a favor?
If I can, Sally.
I think I could go to sleep quicker if you played the music box lullaby. Will you, Mother?
All right. If you both shut your eyes tight. Good night, Sally Ann. Good night, Teddy.
Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Start the
Just a
music
minute.
box.
That's good ad-libbing. Keep it up, keep it up. And don't let Lauren see me doing this.
Mildred Mouse, don't you know better than to scramble across the floor and have it squeak like that? You'll wake the children. Come back here this minute.
But I want to see.
Mildred, if you don't mind me, I'll spank you. Just as sure as my name is Mrs. Cordelia Mouse.
But
look at all the packages!
That was Billy.
I thought I was Billy.
I thought I was.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're Billy. Continue.
Never mind that, Billy. You two children stay right here, in this corner, under the chair, and be good little mice, and mind your mother.
Say, Mother, everything's awfully quiet around you tonight.
Of course it's quiet, Billy Mouse. It has to be.
Oh, look, Billy. There's some cookies and cakes on the table. Let's run up the table like and nibble a bite or two.
Mildred Mouse!
Ow! You pulled my whiskers!
I meant to. Those cakes are still hot in the box. They aren't to be opened until tomorrow. Besides, it's a tin box. And you'd both ruin your teeth.
Well, tomorrow night we can have some mother.
Yes, Billy, but right now, neither of you must stir.
Why mustn't we, Mother?
Don't you know what night it is?
No.
What night is it?
Such children, such children. Billy, suppose you ask Hickory Dickory Dock. Maybe he will tell you.
Whoever heard of a mouse asking a clock anything?
Every child, I guess you don't remember your lessons very well. Why, the first thing you ever learned was, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock.
Oh, golly, I'd forgotten all about it.
Mother Mouse is right.
Of course I'm right. Why would he do that, if not to ask Mr. Clock something? So go on, Billy. Ask him. Ask him what day this is, and why we must all keep quiet.
All right. Give me a boost, sis.
Ooh.
Mr. Hickory Dickory, will you please tell us two mouse children what the night is, and why mustn't even move?
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Oh, I see. But why are the stockings hanging up there, please?
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Now, I guess you know, Billy. Come down quickly.
Who is St. Nicholas, Mother Mouse? And why does he live?
Oh, well, now, that's a long story. It's longer than your great-grandfather's rat's tail.
Ooh, I love long stories.
Yes, tell us, Mother.
Well, will you be very quiet and promise to stay right there in the corner and listen?
Yes, Mama Mouse, yes.
All right. Set up nice now, shoulders back. That's it. Mildred.
Yes, Mother?
Curl your tail around your feet neatly.
Oh,
Well, that's better now. Now, St. Nicholas lives way up there in the land of ice and snow.
Man, I gotta leave the cameras up so I can see who did that. Well, that's intermission, folks. We need a break.
Wait. Yeah, we do need an intermission. I think Deepa has no idea what just happened.
no,
Who wants to take it? Who wants to
Don't
play
know
it?
Secret of Nim. Don't know Led Zeppelin. Ugh.
Oh, shit, it hurts.
I was not prepared for that.
I'm like frantically looking over the script. Like, what happened? What happened?
Had to happen.
Okay.
Oh.
And you thought your reading wasn't more professional.
As I said, it's because I'm here. It's less professional.
Wait, no, you're not in the lurch, right? You're on the same page as us. You know what that was.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Explain later.
It's
It's
just
lyrics from a
Led
Led Zeppelin song. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah,
Come from the land
or
of the
it's
ice and snow, the midnight sun, and the harsh winds blow.
Yeah, maybe more famous from the opening rock out track from Thor Ragnarok.
Oh
It's
no,
titled
I know
Immigrant
that
Song.
song. I just don't. It like came in like later, so I was like, I don't know what's going on.
He said ice and
Yeah, the ice and snow cube set it off for Barry. He couldn't help himself.
You know what?
It
What
did.
works for a
It
joke
happened.
is over-explaining it.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Jokes work the best when you over-explain them.
It's true.
We'll edit this out of the podcast.
Host?
No, we
All
won't.
right.
Edit.
Where
Kind of
should
effort
we
into this
start
show.
from?
Let's pick up after Ice and Snow with
Ice and Snow.
Snowdred. And what does he do?
Okay. All right. What does he do?
Not so loud, Mildred Mouse. You will wake those two children.
What does he do?
All year long, he's busy making toys and presents for all the other children. Or all of the children, sorry.
Just himself alone.
Billy, what English? And to think you live under the stairs of one of the most cultured families in town?
I mean, all by himself.
Oh, that's better. No. He has a whole staff of helpers, and then there's Mrs. St. Nicholas, of course, who helps him.
When does he come into the house?
Just as soon as they get the sleigh packed, I suppose. My goodness. I'll wager they're busy up there right now. Yes, I can just hear the hammers going, and people scurrying back and forth.
Handles are in the back of the sleigh!
Spangles, shut the door to the workshop.
Yes,
I can't hear myself think. Spangles, you hurry up and help me get these electric chains finished, will you?
yes, ma'am.
Santa Claus!
Yes, Mama?
You'll have to answer that phone.
All right. Hello? Hello, yes, Santa Claus headquarters. No, it isn't too late to take a few more orders. What is it, please? Yes, a little girl with brown hair and brown eyes in Denver? Yes. You want a doll? Yes. What kind of doll? Oh, I see. With golden curls. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute, please. Mama,
Yes.
have we a little doll with golden curls?
Well, I think so. Where are you, Curly Top?
Here I am, Mrs. Santa.
All right, we have one.
Yes, it's all right. We have one. Now, is there anything else? Ah, a boy, 8 years old. Yes? He wants a fire engine. Okay, well now, just a minute. Spangles!
Yes, sir.
Have we any fire engines left?
I'll see.
Oh my goodness, Spangles! Shut it off!
Yes,
All right, we have it. Both for Denver, Colorado. Yes, sure. Santal put him in his bag right away. Goodbye.
Now turn on the switch, Spangles, and we'll see if the electric trains work.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they're all right. Oh, Spangles, how about that furniture for the dollhouse that goes to Kentucky? And the cowboy suit for the boy in Minnesota?
They're packed. They're all packed, Mrs. Santa.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness, Santa, you'll have to answer that. All right. I've got to finish painting these sleds. Spangles, hand me that red paint.
Here you are.
Santa Claus headquarters. Hello! Yes, Santa Claus speaking. What do you want? A movie machine? Oh! Well now, have you had good grades in school? Uh-huh. You have, huh? Oh! You brush your teeth every morning and night? All right. The machine's yours. I'll be going down to Toronto with it pretty soon. Goodbye now.
Who was that, Santa?
A little boy down in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, mercy. Well, then, you'd better put the machine on the top of the pack. You'll get to Canada first.
All right. Say, how about the hobby horse for that little Sally Ann girl? Is he ready, Spangles?
Oh! Yes, sir.
Oh, is he ready? Huh? He's been nosing in my pocket for sugar for an hour. Spunky, go on there and get packed up now. Shoo, hurry up. Oh, I declare, Santa, you'll be late starting in spite of all I can do. Oh, my sakes alive, where's my order list?
Here it is, Mama.
Here's the candy and nuts for the stockings.
I'll help you put him in the pack.
Oh, Spangles?
Yes.
Oh, how about the doll buggy? Did you ask the carpenters when that'd be ready?
Oh, yes, ma'am. They're putting it just in the rubber tires right now.
Well, tell them to hurry.
Oh, and Spangles?
Yes, sir.
Did the woodcutters finish those wooden soldiers yet?
Yes, sir. They're here.
Now, wait a minute. Don't that Toy Town band go with that order?
Oh, wait, now let me see my list. Here we are. 1 regiment wooden soldiers and the army band to lead them. Yes, it does. Well, where is it? Where's the Toy Town band?
Here it is, Mama. Wind them up and let's see if it works.
Yes, it's all right. Now, how about that? My goodness, Spangles, get those soldiers back in here. Why they nearly marched right out of the door while we weren't looking.
Well, in the pack, you men. Hurry up now. Come on, get in there. Oh, here's a sweater rose, Mrs. Santa.
Well, put him in the pack, Spangles. Oh, Curly Top?
Yes, Mrs. Santa?
Better jump in there with those woolly robes so you'll be good and warm.
Oh, now wait a minute. How's your voice? Let's hear it.
Oh, yes, for goodness sake.
On the good ship Lollipop, it's a grand trip to a candy shop.
That's fine.
In you go. Oh, by the way, Mama, where's that airplane?
Which one?
Well, the one for Sally Ann's brother, Teddy.
Oh, yes! Now, where is it? I saw it here just a minute ago.
Maybe it's packed.
No, it isn't. I have to paint the name on it. What? Do I hear that? It's a Roscoe Tenadol. Now, wouldn't you know it? It's at the controls again and scraping my ceiling. Hey, you, Colonel, come down here. Come down here this minute. Oh, the idea.
Oh, I declare, Colonel, can't keep you on the ground long enough to ask you what time it is.
Go on now, get in the pack, youngster, and the plane goes with ya. Now then, we're ready, Spangles?
Yes, ma'am.
Are the reindeer hitched and ready?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right then, take the pack to the sleigh, Spangles.
Yes.
Come on, Santa, let me see you in your full coat.
All right, Mama.
Oh, say now, will you stop laughing long enough for me to button your coat over your little round belly? You shake when you laugh like a bowl full of jelly.
All right, Mama. Spangles,
Yes, sir.
sprinkle those reindeer with stardust so I can slip through the sky without being noticed.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Mama. I'll see you tomorrow sometime.
Santa Claus, St. Nicholas,
Yes, Mama.
come back here and put on your rubbers.
Aw.
You're so anxious to get to those children, you don't take a lick of care of yourself. Oh, and be careful of those chimneys when you slide down. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mama.
Great ad-lib.
And that, my dear little mouse children,
You can continue.
and that, my dear little mouse children, is what happens in Santa Claus's house. Oh my goodness. Here we've sat and talked, and it's 12 o'clock already.
Gee whiz, Mother Mouse. You ought to be here any minute.
What happens now, Mother?
Well, oh, listen. Here he comes. There he comes. Hide way back there now in the corner, under the chair, and don't you make a sound.
Teddy! Teddy!
Huh? What is it, Sally Ann?
Out on the lawn! There's a terrible clatter! Spring out of your bed and see what's the matter. Run to the window, quick as a flash. Tear open the shutters and throw up the sash.
Why is Sally Ann suddenly throwing fat beats?
Sally Ann. Oh, look. Sally, dear.
It's a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
And a little old driver, so lively and quick. I know Sally Ann. That's our blessed Saint Nicholas.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, now Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, To the top of the wall! Now dash away! Dash away! Dash away all!
They galloped right over the roof!
He's coming down the chimney, Sally Ann. Listen.
There he is!
Hello, St. Nicholas.
He's all dressed in fur from his head to his foot.
And his clothes are tarnished from ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he's got on his back.
He looks like a peddler opening up his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkle. His dimples, how merry.
His cheeks are like roses, his nose like a cherry.
What a droll little mouth drawn up to a bow.
And the beard on his chin as white as the snow.
He's so chubby and plump, a jolly old elf.
I laugh just to watch him in spite of myself. Ah.
He speaks not a word.
He goes right to his work.
He's filled all the stockings.
Now it's his. Now he turns with a jerk.
You almost went there.
He's laying his finger aside of his nose.
Goodbye, Santa Claus. Up the chimney he goes.
He springs to his sleigh.
To his team gives a whistle.
And away they all go like the down of a thistle.
Hey Santa, say something before you're gone out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ha, 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 ha. Ha. Ha.
You have just heard the radio version of The Visit of Saint Nick, adapted and produced under the direction of Neela Mack. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System, also a podcast. Wow, the commitment on that. Round of applause for Barry, Deepa, Mel, and Aalap. Holy cow, you guys really carried that. That was amazing. That had to be one of our best, like...
That's apparently
Dan was doing... I want to single out the voice acting here just for a second. You know, Dan and me, we always kind of co-produce this stuff, but, like, I just want to single out you guys behind the mics because, like, the character development, it's just really moving to me.
Yay, this is fun.
Aalap, did you have fun on your first episode?
I did. I feel like I was very congested, so I was trying to not blow my nose on camera the whole time.
Dude, you were great! You were amazing!
You're fantastic. I had no idea you were congested, sir.
Well, this is what
When
happens
I closed
you eat
my
like
eyes, I
cheese.
pictured my own mother. Sorry, Mom.
Hi, Mom!
If she's still watching, thank you again, Mom. You're the best mom. And I'll see you in a few
I
days.
wonder if she actually knows about this poem. If she heard about it, she heard it.
Wasn't this kind of like a classic, like, public domain poem? You know, I feel like you hear this in
Basically.
kind of thing, and I don't think anybody ever really recognizes that it has an origin. It just kind of exists in the ether, right? Like the dash away, dash away all. That's just part of, like, regular nomenclature at this point, but I don't think you could talk to somebody on the street who would, like, oh, I've heard that phrase spoken before, and, like, who was it by? Like, oh, Clement C Moore.
Oh, because everyone calls it...
Was that version actually by Clement C Moore? Or is this version by Clement C Moore?
This was a CBS radio play adapted from the poem, so...
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was adapted by Clement C Moore. Gotcha.
No. As far as I know, no. It's more like when they took Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a song and then claymated it on TV.
Gotcha.
Oh boy, that was a really good one. I am glad to go out on the season, on something that came together so well. That was a fun one to put together, the sound effects. And Dan, thank you again for sending those over, because it was really fun to kind of like build those. And I was really into the idea of doing the live Foley too. I think we should do more of that. It's just difficult because like I don't have a place to store a bunch of like instruments and stuff here in my apartment.
Yeah, so first off,
you have plenty of room.
Can you hear me? I don't.
Yes,
yeah. We can hear you, Dan.
Yeah, I'm just a jerk.
My camera froze like halfway through the whole thing. I don't know why. I have it on like a powered USB hub, and yet it just keeps cutting out. I don't know if I need a new camera or whatever. So I wasn't sure if you were getting anything anymore.
No, we got you.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
great.
did all the right beats.
So thanks to Dom Marini from Victor High School, who's the band coordinator over there, and one of Lauren's coworkers who lent me all of this awesome equipment that didn't show up on camera because my camera froze. But I can show it off now. Hi.
Excellent. What was
cool.
that last one?
Oh, I have the Jingle Bells here, which were a lot of fun to play. This was the Ratchet.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like really loud if you're sitting right next to it, just, so you know. Same thing with the woodblock.
Sounds like in the room with me.
And then the really
I'm pretty sure George Michael made a app for that.
That's what that was.
Okay, I didn't know if you had a slide whistle on you, and then all of a sudden I heard it because, like you said, your camera froze, and I didn't really notice because I'm watching the script, and then I glanced at you.
Oh, I definitely heard the slide whistle.
And, like, you were just there smiling, and it's like, he's good, he's got whatever's coming up, but we didn't talk about a slide whistle, so I'm going to cover it.
Yeah, so the first one I missed because it wasn't in the script as slide whistle, and I misread it. It was just like, Santa goes down the chimney, and that should have been my cue, but I missed it.
No, it wasn't a cue. It was artistic interpretation on my side.
No, you were right. Like, I gave you a slide whistle sound for that moment, and I just forgot that. I was reading the script and being like, oh, that was my cue. Shit.
Listen, this is real, unrehearsed theater.
But I got it in for the last one, so thank you, Dom.
Theater.
Oh, the only theater in
town to Victor High School.
Closed tonight.
Huh?
Sorry, Mel. What?
The only theater in town. How many shows closed down tonight?
Like at least 5.
Oh.
I was reading an article like an hour ago, pretty much before the show started, about that. It's Radio City shut down the Christmas show. I think Hamilton's closed.
For the rest of
the Christmas
for the rest of Christmas. Hadestown, MJ, Hamilton, Doubtfire,
Omicron,
Emmett Otter. They're all shut down tonight.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure Hamilton's going on in Buffalo right now.
Well, because the cast in New York City have been getting it. It's not like the percentages are too high or whatever. Generally, it's that like actors are getting sick, and if you test positive, even if it's a false negative, you can't go on stage. You can't risk exposure to anybody else in the crew. So
no, I wouldn't. It's fair. Okay,
I'm just saying it's like it's cool that they have that policy in place. Honestly,
Yeah. Right. I know. Like even when I went, I was in my local fancy theater recently, and it was vaccine required and all that stuff, and fine, but
That's nice.
Anybody get boosted?
Still wear a mask,
I got
though.
boosted on Monday.
I
November
got it
3rd.
done.
Ish.
I got it done. I think the week of Thanksgiving or something.
Boy, that one hurt. Like, I was fine for the first
Really?
dose. I was pretty fine for the second dose, but the booster put me on my ass. It felt like all of my bones wanted to leave.
Booster was the easiest for me.
That's
Not gonna lie, booster was easiest.
case. Yeah, and like I finally gotten like a really good night's sleep, which for those who know me is a pretty big feat. And I was just like,
You slept?
I'm out walking about, running errands, and coming back from a work project, and then I've walked by a place with a walk-in thing, and I said, screw it, I'm in the best shape I could be for the booster, and like, holy cow, put me right on my ass. And like, to this point, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, I don't know if this is TMI, but my lymph nodes in my armpit have swollen greatly.
Happens.
Yeah.
I am very familiar with this.
Really fun. Yeah.
As of yesterday, my kids are fully vaccinated.
Yay!
Nice.
Yes.
We were
When we updated to Windows 10 yet?
11?
11.
10? Yeah. 11? No.
Sorry, whatever.
I don't have a motherboard for that. I don't have made of money.
We were gonna go see Emmett Otter when we come down to visit, like later in the month, but we actually can't because they don't allow in any kids under the age of 5 because they can't be vaccinated.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, make sense.
They're streaming it. They taped it yesterday.
Yeah, we were gonna watch it. Very excited. We
We're
watched the
supposed to
movie
go
the
see
other
it on
night.
the 22nd.
Please tell me how it is.
We're
I'm excited.
obligated to. Oh, sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
Oh.
Well, I was just gonna say that I feel obligated to inundate Aalap into the group and just find out what are some like really great. Well, I guess what's your favorite like radio plays, radio dramas that you've experienced out there? We've talked about lots of stuff. Like in the weeks past, Mel brought us Dragnet. She and I are like Dragnet kindred bros. What else?
I haven't listened to
about?
many,
Like,
but I remember the War of the Worlds. I feel like I listened to the original War of the Worlds broadcast at some point. I'm obviously not the original when I wasn't alive, but I remember hearing it when I was pretty young. And I was like, oh, what a cool idea for someone to try to trick everyone into thinking aliens had landed. And then, funny anecdote, there was some either TV movie or miniseries that occurred on NBC like maybe 20 years ago. And my parents were dumb enough to think it was real because they had like clips of like Bill Clinton like saying stuff. And they thought aliens had legitimately arrived at the Earth. And then they told me in the morning, I was like, why wouldn't you wake me up if you thought it was really happening?
Yeah.
That's a legit question.
Why would you? Like, wait. Proof of life outside of this planet, and you didn't wake me the fuck up?
I mean, I was like probably 19 or something, or 20, early 20.
I would have said it exactly like that.
They knew you'd call their bullshit. That's why.
Yeah.
Was it the first day of April?
No, my parents don't know anything about April Fools.
Indian people don't recognize April Fool's Day.
Yo, I love War of the Worlds. It's one of my favorite things in existence. Like from movies to the radio play to the book. Like that's really what kicked off my passion for radio and audio production design kind of stuff is like happening upon that and then running with it. Like we used to do, we talked about this the last couple weeks. When I was in college, I did an adaptation of a Dragnet episode, kind of like this, but in real time with like a Foley stage kind of thing. because of stuff like War of the Worlds and just the fascination with like the effect that somebody can just speaking to you can have on your mentality. Because I mean, you heard about all the urban legends about how people like fled the theaters, flooded the streets.
Yeah, that's what made it really cool to me, is that you could trick people. So many. I mean, apparently, it was a lot of people who really were like. I guess people were just more gullible back then because there's less media, and less media trickery back then.
No.
So.
It's a bit of a toss-up, honestly.
Several thousand people went to Texas to see the resurrection of JFK. So
yeah, I know. I get it. I knew what I was.
JFK Jr.
Or both. Who knows?
I mean,
Let's
pretty
not
sure they'd
go
both be
there.
pissed.
I just want to say, like, that's a bit of an exaggeration in War of the Worlds. Like, it has been a bit debunked. People did, but it wasn't like a countrywide phenomenon as they tried to kind of play it up in the stories. It's still cool, though. Like, it's still fascinating what people will kind of fall for. I don't know if you're aware of it. Not a paid sponsor, but I am a huge fan of the War of the Worlds adaptation that they are broadcasting on Epix right now. It's a streaming platform. They're in their second season. They recruited like Boston Dynamics to create these mechanized aliens, like essentially the rover bot. What's it called? Spot.
Spot,
Dynamic Spot dog, but with like tranquilizer darts and guns on it, and that's an alien.
Oh.
So if I will preach its good graces until the end of time, but the Epic's War of the Worlds adaptation that's going on right now is awesome.
My favorite War of the
Also,
Worlds
if there was a
story
paid
is
sponsor and we're not getting paid, oh yeah, you'd know about it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
My favorite War of the Worlds story.
Wait.
is not
You're
the
getting
original.
money for this and we're not?
Just a meme
Carry on.
about it.
Ignore me.
It's not the original, but I think it was like in Mexico they did a version of it after the original, and they were like, "Oh wow, look at how crazy people got when they broadcast this on the radio. Let's us try it." And like people went to the radio station once they found out it was a hoax and like attacked the people who broadcasted it.
Yep.
They were,
Of course.
Yep.
the original, like some people were tricked into thinking it was real again, and you'd think like once this trick is already pulled, like how does it have the same impact? But it did, and then people got really mad.
Again, pre-internet, like that's a big deal.
Also true.
That's why I liked Blair Witch so much, because a lot of people thought Blair Witch was real.
And I
mean,
loved
at the
that
time,
first
I did.
Blair Witch. That's in the pantheon of my top 10 favorite horror movie executions of all time. Anybody with like a third grade education could have watched that and realized it wasn't real. To anybody who had a fit about it, go fuck yourselves, because that was a great movie, and then they exploited the crap out of it.
I don't think. Yeah, they made so many sequels that I watched. I think I watched it. They made a video game too. Remember the video game? There was a Blair Witch.
Oh yeah,
Yes. The video game
that was
arguably
recent,
the
wasn't
best, the best thing to come out of that.
No.
It's better than
Unless
the
they made
other
a new
movies. I'm not saying the video game was good. I'm saying, respectively, it's better than the crappy sequel.
Also, Paranormal Activity is along the same line, even though people didn't think that was real, but I liked how it was done, and I watched that
Same.
as well.
100% same. All right. I had a couple ideas. I don't know if anyone's got to get skedaddling. So anytime you gotta go, feel free to go.
Yeah.
You gotta go see Ghost.
So I gotta
do
go see
have to-
Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna go see a movie. But I do want to say thank you, Bryan, for like freaking putting all of this stuff together all year. And yeah, it's been really great. A lot of work
Thank
put
you.
into this. So yay, thank you.
Well, I can't do any of this without
Yay! Clapping
any
sounds.
of you. I have to especially highlight Dan for being like my co-conspirator on this.
Yes.
And kicking my ass into doing
Clap, clap,
such
clap,
a
clap,
random
clap.
ass idea with zero return on it outside of sheer fun. So I am excited for that. As far as the future of it goes, willy-nilly, when the stars align, I'm happy to do it again. And now that the world's kind of like opening up, I realize that that's, you know, maybe few and far in between, but as far as I'm concerned, the Discord stays open. When the stars align, we do more of this. I really love it. It's honestly my mental health break for the week. After just like hating everything. I appreciate all of you.
I feel that.
Agree. And yeah, thanks a lot. Everybody have a great holiday, and we'll regroup.
Happy New Year.
Thanks, everyone. Always a lot of fun.
Happy holidays.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Happy day. I'm so happy today.
Oh, can I show you what I bought for myself for Christmas here?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's the
It's a
lamp.
Mario block.
Oh, my
That's a lamp.
I love
cool
God.
lamp.
That's what you meant when you said
Shade.
vintage?
No, that's something
1986
End
is
up buying
vintage
that.
now, Deepa.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't think that lamp was made in 1986.
No, but representative things from 1986 do fall into the vintage category now. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
It's true.
Out.
No, they don't. I made this today. It's vintage.
Denial says that it does.
Peace out, guys.
I 3D printed this today. It's vintage.
All right, get out of here. Go have a weekend. Bye, everybody. Great holidays. Thanks for everything.
Bye.